Hey guys, my name is Xeri and welcome to episode 6. Oh, hold on. There you go. Yeah, so welcome to the Bamboo Cafe. It contains the bamboo farm and it contains decoration that can be related to, you know, the cafe in itself, the coffee shop probably. I don't know what you call those, but yeah. If you have a good name for this Bamboo Cafe, you can type it down in the comments and I'll see if see what I can do with it. Maybe we'll put a poll, probably. We'll see. So the reason why I called it a cafe now instead of like the fishing shack as my from my initial plans or the bamboo farm restaurant or whatever is because I kind of wanted to make it like fit the aesthetic, or I kind of want to make it fit. So I decided, hey, you know what? Let's just make a cafe out of this. Oh, it shows up once again. Looks like I don't need to explain it after all, right? Yeah, you've seen this in episode 5. If you want to come back to it, the link is in the description, or, you know, the card's on the top right. We go over here on the hygienic area, you know, we have the double sink over here. We have our guy over here. I don't know what his name is. Probably Pablo. Oh, was it Ezekiel? Man, I don't know. Oh, yeah. So there's 2 of them. Anyways, so we have a mirror over here, reflection, that does like a little small illusion over here. As you can see, it has like a mirror copy, and the same one goes over here. But the reason why the illusion doesn't work as much is because there's no space. There's actually no space, and I kind of want to like have a small illusion over here as well. You know, if the person decides to do a little sneak peek over there, but that doesn't matter. And the same illusion also happens over here. The reason why this happened is because of a suggestion made by one of the viewers on my Twitch channel, which I don't plan on streaming anymore because I'm kind of tired and demotivated anyway. And yeah. Now we head on over to over here. This is the cashier area, you know. If you're a cashier, you know, you accommodate people, and yeah, just probably witness all of that chaos happening. But anyways, yeah. You wait over here, you take the cash, you know, you take the order, and then you pass it on along to the kitchen staff. The kitchen staff does the random things, you know, the random things, maybe craft a little bit of something. And oh, what's that? Later. Now once that's done, the food is served and it goes over either to here or, you know, to the person that ordered something. Anyways, here's your pumpkin pie. So you want to take those? Why are you looking at me like that? What? Anyways, right. So you're wondering what's that over there? What's that over there, Xeri? Well, this is where the magic happens. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to do that. Oh. Yeah, I'm not supposed to close that. So we head on over here to the underground, you know. You ask yourself, how was the fall? Unfortunately, I climbed down with the scaffolding, but that's not how it's supposed to be. Now we have over here is the bamboo farm. You know, we can access this freely. That's why I decided to add like a bamboo door over here, so that, you know, if I want to demonstrate something, let's do that. And kaboom. Now we head on over to here. So every single bamboo is collected through the hopper lines over here, as you can see. Then once every single bamboo is crafted, it heads over to the dropper. Then we have our silent vertical dropper thing, which if we go back up, actually, I can show you where the chest is and how much items has it produced already. And as you can see, voila, right? And now you're wondering, Xeri, this is way too much. The bamboo farm's like way too small. But that's just because I added a lot of block of bamboo there. It's fine, don't worry. I'm manipulating the data. It's fine, don't worry about it. Don't you do any technical stuff on me, I might just go crazy. Now you're wondering, right? Xeri, the reflection's way too short. Well, that's just because I wanted to cut costs on that. And also, the reason why is because I need a new area over here that would complement the bamboo cafe as well. And if we look at the book over here, if you've been eyeing on this for like a good minute or two, we have a sugarcane farm on the list. We also have a bee farm on the list. We have the upgrade to the trading hub, which I could have done on the 4th or 5th episode, but I kind of forgot. So that's why I decided to get myself a book, just to track my entire plans. Yeah. So by the way, that's the trading hub. Just so you don't know, or if you haven't watched the entire series yet, well, I wish you could have just like read and skim through all of it. Read, no, watch. Now the sugarcane farm is gonna be located over here. And what I want to think about when it comes to, you know, let's talk about the story. Let's talk about the story because I don't think I've introduced a lot of story into this, right? Yeah. So, story time. Bamboo Cafe opens up over here, opens up shop. It needs sugar, right? So they call upon the next store over here, which is the sugar shop. It hasn't been built yet, or it hasn't been, you know, visualized into the story yet. So the sugar shop goes like, "Hey, you need some sugar?" And Bamboo Cafe goes, "Yeah, sure." And the rest is history. So they have a mutual contract where you know they give the sugar in exchange for free coffee for their employees, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't know. What do you want from me? So this is where the sugar cane farm is gonna go. We're just basically gonna call it the sugar shop. But if you want some better names, if you have a better name for it, you know, just comment down below. Same for the Bamboo Cafe as well. I kind of needed the name as well. I wanted to put it on like a hanging wall or like a hanging sign or something. The same thing that happened to here, you know, the Iron Poppy Incorporated. I made that myself. That's the name. And yeah. So now we have a list that we need to do. We have a bee farm, sugarcane farm, trading hub, and a super smelter. And for episode 7 is the base makeover and a little bit of landscaping. Why is that for episode 7? Well, did you see the mess over here? It's kind of bad, isn't it? Yeah. And a little bit of context over here. This entire thing stopped on episode 2, and I haven't gone back to this. And if you want some more proof, here's from episode 1, and here's from episode 2. God, how time flies. I also needed to upgrade the pumpkin farm. Actually, I should have, you know, updated that. Pumpkin farm. Perfect. Did I put it upgrade? Oh no! Note to self, just hit done when you're done. So now we just need we need some bees. We actually do need some bees. Where are we going to buzz off to? I don't know. To the next clip, probably. Eh? It's been like 9 minutes. It's been 9 minutes. So I was saying, right? Bees. Okay, it has to be like this, right? Then a small trapdoor. What happens? Okay. Interesting. So fun fact about bees, okay? I looked this up from the internet. If you want some confirmation, go look it up yourself. So we have a beehive, yes? And they contain the queen bee and the worker bees. The majority are female, and some of them are called drone bees, which are male. What drone bees do is they find a new partner to start new colonies. And I think that's pretty much it, right? But do we need to appease the bees with poppies? Perhaps if I hold them up. Oh! Oh, you exist! Holy smokes! I actually don't know what to do with this. It's like, this is my first time handling bees, okay? It's like my new job or something. Do have some chickens though. We can do something with it. You know, make a whole farm or something. Oh, that's one of the things I should actually do. Like, make a farm. Oh, there's one. So would they not get angry if I do something like this? Cool. There's bees! Yes! Hey, man. Hi. Hey. Pretty cute. We need another one. Come on. Buzz with me here. We need another one. Another one of the cool bees. Oh, there's one of you. Oh, there's 3. Whoa. That's good. Now, oh, there's 4. Whoa, they've been... y'all been reproducing. Somehow I feel scared doing this, okay? I don't have an... No, I do have an innate fear of bees, but... I just don't know, because, you know, when they hit me, they die. You know? Okay. No reaction. Okay, so we're gonna keep them here for the meantime. Ow. And, let's see. I'm gonna come back for more, I think. We're gonna make more hives this way. It's fine. What I'm thinking is to have the same vibe as this one. So what I'm thinking is like a small area. Like a small shack. I don't know if it's gonna be made out of oak logs, but I feel like it's appropriate. And also we've done this similar thing, so... Like I said, like, if you remember, if you've watched episode 2, this was supposed to be a greenhouse, but then I turned it into a base. And now, I'm going to actually make a greenhouse, like, I don't know, somewhere around here. That could be arranged. I need to also, like, straighten this up. Just, like, add a little bit of, oomph here. Okay, we're going to move these one... somewhere, but not right now. Now, while you're looking at the end result, here's me losing my mind trying to build a greenhouse, or at least, you know, the bee house. I don't know what you call them. What I want to do with that is get ourselves stone bricks for sample. Okay, hold on. Yes, like that, just like that. Beautiful. Now I just realized this one just kind of doesn't cut it, so I might need to switch it for an actual block. We can also add like some walls over here just to support. Do not over decorate, because if you over decorate on like a small area, it kind of feels like you're overdoing it. I'm pretty sure that's one of the things I wanted to say. Like I said, do not over decorate. It would actually ruin the build. Now it just feels like it's a little bit fat. It's a little bit way too wide. It's way too wide for its own good. How does it look like on the outside? Yeah, no. This is what I meant by over-decorating. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't. Now now it's back on the drawing board. I mean, it's also a good idea to plan your builds beforehand, but I really just want to wing it. What if I make this... Yeah, I think this should be flat. Just like my hopes and dreams. Wait, hold on. And then as to where the these things are, it should have like an open vent, like a chimney or something like that, so that, you know, it doesn't feel like you're smoking inside. I know what I said. Relax. Don't complain. Don't complain yet. I'm not popular yet. Just wait until I'm like 1,000 subscribers, then you can complain. Good? Okay. Yep, someone is having their worst character arc yet. If I want to guess what character it is, though, it might be the creeper that I killed or hired for the demolition. That doesn't matter, I think. Hopefully not. No, yeah, I've over-decorated. It's like way too much shell. I refuse to love this. Like, even if he forced me to. I just don't know. I'm not really confident. I kinda lied. I'm a fraud. Ah! No, 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 no! I'm losing my mind! Xeri, keep it together! No! God, she's dead! That's actually how I feel today. Oh no. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. There's no redemption from this. It's all over. Can stop watching. Now, if I don't do that much, it kinda sucks. My brain, no. Yeah. Okay, maybe that. Yeah. I can't say. I can finally say it. I've salvaged it. Yes. I may have salvaged the entire build altogether, just like that. Yeah, just like that. So that all of the air is like let out. It's like a vent outside. You can actually add like some things in there. Now what happens on the sides? Does it ruin the thing? Actually, no, it doesn't. And then if it does work, I'm just gonna go replace the stone brick stairs into actual bricks. It does keep something, although this one should be moved a little bit back, but I can't really. I don't want to do that. I don't think bees are very picky when it comes to getting pollen, so I think this one's fine. There we go. Now it looks nice. Now we gotta move the beehive from here to there. Now that's pretty much it, right? I guess so. No, while I do know that we can just like make honeycomb. I think this one's fine. Hello, welcome back. Just ignore the ring of poppies today, but right now we're just gonna focus on the bee house. I don't know what the right term is for this one, maybe a bee habitat, or maybe a habitat just to shelter the beehives, but this one right here, it's done, it's officially done. It might be open for an expansion, just in case. And if we do need to expand it, this one will definitely have to go. It should be replaced with something else. But I don't know if I should also expand it like over here, so that the road over here will be connected. It's gonna move towards here. It's gonna have like a small slant over here. And yeah, so to showcase the entire thing, we have to go to the inside part. And as you can see, we have 2 layers of beehives over here. All have been functioning well, except for the automation part, because I haven't really planned on doing that. So that I have myself, you know, a small manual routine until I decide, you know what, let's turn this into an automation. So, one problem that the bee house is experiencing is the navigation over here. But I'm pretty sure the bees would love like a small resting place, you know, just a little bit, you know, just in case if they want to rest their wings a little bit. And yes, and as you may have noticed, there's so many open vents for them to go out and in. So as you can see, there's like one over here, and one over here. And that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much my intentions when it comes to the bee house. I just want them to go out, them to be free, let them go outside, help pollinate the entire farm over here. And in exchange, they get themselves, you know, some pollen just from here as well. And we can go on and gather some more stuff, and kaboom, there you go. So it's a win for the farmers, it's a win for the bees, and it's a win for me because I get more honey blocks for redstone stuff. So what's next on the project for this entire video is the sugarcane farm. So the sugar shop is going to be located around here, right beside the bamboo cafe. And if you don't know, I need a name for the sugarcane farm and the bamboo cafe. So if you want to give me like some businessy like names, comment down below and I'll try and pin and reply if I like that, and might be using one of those for the next episode. And if that happens, I'll give you a shout out as well. So yeah, just go get to naming. And for the time-lapse music, it's gonna be provided by my good friend Pentaghoul. She does music. She uploads Friday Night Funkin' remixes and music of her own on her YouTube channel. So if you want to go check her out, link is in the description as well as her socials page. And if you want to go check her channel out right now, there's gonna be a card that's gonna appear right about now. And yeah, so for the time-lapse music, it won't be pretty long. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit too long because it's gonna do the entire redstoning and the entire build and design. It's gonna take like a whole day for me personally because I don't really do some sort of planning. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the time-lapse music, and I'll come back to you later, I guess. So, the music's pretty good, right? Go check her out on in the description down below. But what you're also going to be checking out is the wall design behind me. So, we have crafted a small wall design. It's pretty simple. It's pretty modern. I know that it has some sort of, the boxy feeling to it. It also has the same vibe as to this one, but this one, it has a lot more depth into it when it comes to the wall design. This one, I don't know. I might just put it as a filler. Maybe add like a little bit of water in here and maybe some plants to work it out. The wall design over here, it's pretty good. It's made out of moss and green concrete, which I still have some of them over here. One of them is also lime concrete powders, but I'm definitely going to be using green concrete. The lime one's a little bit too bright, but I'll try and make use of it on this area just to add a little bit of color to it. Now you're wondering, Xeri, what about the wall? What about the flooring? Well, it's gonna be made out of birch, first and foremost. The outline for the floor won't have the same color. So for example, if birch is going to be the entire floor, then the edges around it won't have the same color, so it has a little bit of contrast to it. So what I was thinking, what some sort of thing would fit with the entire thing could be tough, but I'm not quite sure until we actually try it out. So we're gonna fall back into another time lapse once again with me designing the entire thing. I might also try and expand the bottom part over here, or like push the wall a little bit back further. Let's say about like 5 blocks or within the same area as this, Actually, you know what? I might try and do like a small, I might try and do like a small Easter egg over here where it can just like peek through here and then just do a little jump scare. But no, we're gonna keep this away. Since the walls are gonna be around here, this will remain hidden throughout the entire build. And also I'm going to be filling this entire thing up with useless blocks so that no mob will spawn right in between the walls, okay? You see, you don't want to hear any mobs growling or moaning inside the walls, just like what happened over here, because it's an iron golem farm over there. So yeah, we're gonna go back into the time lapse once again, and I'll catch you guys later. Alright, things have changed. And the interior is still empty. So welcome to the sugarcane shop. It's what time is it? It's like 10:41 p.m. So I'm kind of tired. I might need to sleep at this time. So let me introduce you to the interior of the sugarcane farm. You know, just take it in, maybe. So I kind of made it try. I kind of want to learn a couple of blocks here. You know, just how they fit together. And personally, I think adding sandstone to this actually kind of works. And the green detail, the green wall over here actually fits quite well. Like the green powdered concrete actually fits well with the moss blocks. And if I want to do the pale version, which is the pale moss, I needed some either light gray or gray powdered concrete. So either one's fine. So over here on the interior, there's nothing much you can do other than to look at the sugarcane farm and then get on with it. So for the sugarcane farm, it has the same function as the ones on the bamboo cafe. So everything relies on this one observer over here. So if the sugarcane on that one grows faster, we get fewer produce that way. However, once we take a look at here, we have quite the amount of sugarcane in here, which is actually kind of great. And I'm proud that it does its job pretty well. So what that means is that the sugarcane farm over here on that we made during episode 2 is now obsolete. And now we can use this one as our main source for sugarcane. Now what? Well, we consult the book and quill. So now the sugarcane farm and the bee farm is now done. Now the next one is the super smelter, which is going to be located above there. But I'm going to do it tomorrow, or in this video, it's going to be like the next clip or something like that. It's going to be quick. I don't need to do any introductions or whatever. And if I do follow a tutorial, I'm going to go give you the video link in the description. So yeah, anyways, this is it for me for today. Good night, and let the future Xeri do the rest, I guess. I don't know. Well, this might be the first time where I forgot to record, and now the entire project's done. So here's the finished product, I guess. So I did actually forget to record my entire session of building the entire super smelter, but I ran out of disk space, so here's the entire finished product. So welcome to the super smelter. The facade for at least, you know, the front part of the entire smelter is now done. The top part isn't though, so I might need to fix on that. And also we'll work on the redstone circuits, you know, just a little bit of explanation later. So what this entire thing does is that we have we can manually activate it and deactivate it whenever possible. And there's also another mode which will lock the hoppers, which lets us claim the experience, as you can see. Let me do one example, like right now. See, we gained a level, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's kind of sick, isn't it? And everything's full. I kind of forgot about this. We don't have a trash chute actually, so that's gonna be a struggle to fix, I guess. So let's unlock that for now, and let's turn on the machine. So there are two lines that I coined here. So one of them is the resource line, which drives or which moves along this entire line. And there's one for the fuel, which as you can see is connected directly to the bamboo farm. And right now it's kind of a mess, but if I can try and find, as you can see, yeah, there you go. There's a huge backlog of bamboo planks, which means it's good for, I'm assuming, another hour or two, probably. So let's explain the small redstone-y type circuit. So by the way, let's explain the. So I think I've covered the entire explanation and how this super smelter works. So let's show you how to do the redstone part, or how to do the manual activation type thing. I don't know, the mechanism, whatever you want to call it. So we have two levers here. One's over here, and one is to activate the entire mechanic. So let's explain the entire locking mechanism. So once we flick the lever, which I will do so right now. So once we flick the lever, this entire line of redstone repeaters will activate, which locks the entire hopper. As you can see with the texture pack, it's activated on red, which means that this line is activated. It is also separated from this other line, which is to turn on the machine whenever possible. So let me turn this off right now. And by the way, it's always on for now. So once we turn that off, every single thing over here turns off. And once we take a look-see over here, we can explain a little bit of the mechanic here. So by default, this entire thing is on. But since I wanted to make it, appropriate, just to make it a little bit readable. So if I flick the lever, it's on. If I don't flick the lever, it's off. So over here, it's on by default on the back side. So which means there's a redstone torch over here. If we flick the lever, this one is off. And we have a line of redstone repeaters over here just to separate this one or this side from this side. And we also go for these two paths. The one on the left leads to the fuel, which disables this one. And over here, on the right side, we have a redstone repeater that goes to over here. It activates. This one is, let's say, conductive. And this one turns off, which disables this one. And what that does is that it disables it cuts off the redstone power to this entire rail, so that we can, just let it fill over here on the large chest. So let's do a little small sample. As you can see, it works. And once we turn it on, the entire clock over here is turned off. And once everything's turned off, this one turns on by default, and the rail over here is activated. Same goes to over here, as you can see. This one is on by default, and there we go. So if you want to know why is it called a super smelter, let's start with the basics. I think that's good. So it's nothing pretty. There's nothing automatic about this. It's just your basic lovely furnace. You just place an item, then you add something to cook, and there you go. It works on its own. However, you want to automate it, right? So we need a storage component. So if you want to funnel all of your cooked items into this chest over here, you need to place a hopper, which moves a single item to another. For example, here to here. There you go. So let's place it on the bottom of the furnace. And as we cook another one of these, the smooth stone should be seen right over here. There we go. Now we have smooth sandstone. So if you want to funnel your fuel and the resources, we can place some hoppers along the sides of the furnace right over here. So for example, let's place every single hopper on each side of the furnace over here. And we place in our lovely oak to every single hopper. And by the time we interact with this, we should have 4 oak logs. And as you can see, we have 4 logs. And at the top, this is where you put the fuel. Or no, this is where you put the resource. And as you can see, it automatically turns on its own. And there are some downsides to it. First of all, you cannot collect the experience points, or you cannot get some XP just from this. So what people usually do is to lock the hopper from the bottom, which you can do so by, let's say, stepping on a redstone component. So what happens is that it activates it locks the hopper from below. By that term, it means that it cannot accept any items from the top. And as you can see, the smooth sandstone is still there. Now once we step off of this pressure plate, as you can see, so this is right over here is how you make an XP farm on its own. Now the reason why it's a super smelter is because it's tileable. So the term tileable means is that it's a redstone contraption that takes a block wide, so which means you can tile it, and there we go. It can go on for, let's say, chunks As you can see, in theory, this should work fine on its own, I guess. But whatever floats your boat, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So, I hope that explains everything about the super smelters and what the term tileable means. And yeah, let's end this video. Oh, it's almost done. Look at this. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, just look at that XP go. Oh, there we go. Where's there stone bricks there? Hold on, before you go, let's consult the book of projects. So over here on the list of projects, we have removed the 3 things that we're done with for this episode. Now only remains is the 4 things, right? So we have the trading hub, we have the cactus farm, and the bamboo farm. Both of these upgrades are going to benefit the super smelter, which I wanted it to be self-sufficient, and landscaping, because I haven't touched my base yet ever since we moved into this part of the area. So I think that's pretty much done with it. Wait, there's 3 pages. What? Oh yeah, it's a shout out. So shout out to Pentaghoul for providing me the time-lapse music. Thank you very much. Thank you to Snowflake Kiwi for the idea for the episode 5 thumbnail. Not only that, but I did get some insights on what to do for thumbnails and all that stuff. So apparently, putting my Minecraft skin on the thumbnail actually helps with the recognition, with the attention. I don't know. And also thank you to the Escape group, my favorite bunch of friends from the internet, for the love and support. And also, you, for reaching the end of the video. And yeah, I don't know. I think you wasted a lot of time. Anyways, thank you for watching. Remember the channel. It's Xeri MC. See you on the next video. I don't know. Just like, yeah, just drop that in. Yep.